Hello everyone, this is Gary from Fantastic Fundas, and this today's lecture we will be talking about the further fundamental rights, basically Article 17, 18 and 19. And now this is about untouchability, okay, and this is covered under Article number 17. Now, the word untouchability has been mentioned in commas in quote unquote in Article 17, right? It's written this way, quote and unquote, which shows that the word untouchability has not been used in the sense of meaning of some untouchability arising from some epidemic or contagious disease. कि किसी को कोई बीमारी हो गई तब उसको कोई छूता नहीं है, तो वो वाला अछूतपन नहीं है इनफैक्ट, क्योंकि ये कोट अनकोट में लिखा गया सर ये दिखाता है कि इट इज दिस historical untouchability that was part of the Hindu system, Brahminical order, that or the this division of society into various classes and castes. So that is the kind of untouchability we are talking about, under which we do not communicate people with people from lower caste, and people of lower caste are kept away. They have to maintain certain distances even from the upper caste. All those things have been declared to be forbidden and abolished by our constitution. So constitution uses the word forbidden and abolished for the purpose of this article, forbidden and abolished. Okay, now further what constitution has done, it says that if any kind of untouchability is practiced, right, it shall be an offense for the purpose of law. It shall be an offense. When I say it is an offense, that means it is punishable with imprisonment. And it also empowers, it says that it shall be an offense in accordance with the law, right? This is written in Article 17. So that this, for punishing this offense, who will make the law? For example, we have, for all our punishments, we have laws being made by the parliament. For example, IPC is there, okay, and CRPC is there. Various laws and procedures are there now. But for this specific offense, the power to make law is given under Article 35. Please remember, this power to make law for the purpose of abolishing untouchability is not coming through any other place, right? It is coming through Article 35 of the Constitution, which is related to 17. How it Article 35 says that only Parliament shall have this power and not the state legislature to make any law which makes untouchability as punishable. Okay, आर्टिकल 17 के अंदर जो अनटचेबिलिटी का ऑफेंस है वो उसके लिए जो कानून बनाया जाएगा, ऐसा लिखा गया है हमारे संविधान में कि वो आर्टिकल 35 के अंदर जाकर बनाया जाएगा. एंड दूसरी बात इसके अंदर जो लिखी गई है वो ये है कि जो इस तरफ जैसे बाकी लॉज जो होते हैं वो आईपीसी सीआरपीसी के लिए तो हमारे पास शेड्यूल 7 के अंदर 3 लिस्ट होती हैं, बट फॉर दिस ऑफेंस ऑफ अनटचेबिलिटी देयर इज आर्टिकल 35, राइट? इट इज़ वेरी क्लियरली रिटन इन आवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, राइट? और दूसरी बात ये है कि हालांकि आर्टिकल 15 जो है, जैसे हमने पढ़ा, नो वन शैल बी डिस्क्रिमिनेट ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ रेस, कास्ट, कलर, क्रीड, सेक्स, प्लेस ऑफ बर्थ, and so that has been covered, right? We talked about wells and tanks and public places and places of public entertainment. हमने वो सब बातें की आर्टिकल 15 में. तो भाई फिर what is the need of article 17 अगर 15 was already there? See, our constitution does not have even a single extra word which is of not importance. Constitution का प्रत्येक शब्द एक अपने आप में importance रखता है. तो जो आर्टिकल 17 है, it is a special provision. Okay, so special provision से मेरा what I mean is that because of the peculiarity and the extensiveness of the problem, it is so widespread in India that there had to be something special dedicated to cure this ill, right? This is number one. And second reason is the historical reason that the historical reason we have talked about in our history lectures also. You can go through them, which I have talked about that how untouchability, how casteism was being practiced in India, right? Now see, article 17, right, and article 15, they protect an individual from discriminatory conduct, right? Now they protect individuals not only from the government, that is the state, but also from the these private individuals. Okay, so this was Supreme Court has also upheld it, right? Now if you see directive principles of state policy, I will be talking about them soon. In those, there are two articles, Article 38 and Article 46, which also talk about upliftment, to give socio-economic and political justice to our to the Dalits in the society and improve their quality of life. Right? Article 38, if you remember, it is for the state to secure a social order for the promotion of the welfare of the people. Right? It talks about socio-economic political justice, and 46 is about the promotion of educational. Okay, this is about the social order, Article 38, and Article 46 is about the about the educational and economic interest, of whom? Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and other weaker section. Right? And same ways the Article 38 is general, it is for everyone, welfare of the people. Okay, and उसके अंदर ये भी लिखा Article 38 के अंदर हम inequality को minimize करेंगे, inequality. Right? So this is being talked about. So these articles are basically in consonance with each other, right? Article 38, 46, and also Article 15 and 17. So whenever there is a question or directive principle of state policy, if you want to score extra brownie points, then you must mention Article 38, 46 along with Article 15 when you are writing about Article 17. That is how good marks are scored in polity. You have to show interplay of various things, right? So, and then you can also talk about preamble. So what all do you talk about when you talk about untouchability? You talk about preamble. क्या बात करेंगे preamble में? Justice, socio-economic, political, okay, and anything else from the preamble, right? And then you can talk about Article 15, Article 17. Obviously, you can talk about Article 14 also, and then you talk about Article number 38 and 46, and ultimately you also talk about Article 35. This is when your answer will be complete in your mains paper if you want to score good marks in this question of untouchability that might come. And this is used for your essay paper also. You can mention all these things, or you can show your knowledge over there. Okay. Now, because of these, because for implementing the provisions of Article 17, that is abolition of untouchability in India, few things were done. And what were those few things? Let me tell you quickly about those. Okay, so the first thing that was done was that a law was passed which is known as the Civil Rights Act. If you have not you must be aware of this act. Okay, 1955. Now this act, it was amended in 1976, and it was made more stringent, and it contained, it says that untouchability, you cannot justify untouchability on the basis of religion. We don't give damn about religion even if it talks about the untouchability as a practice, untouchability on religious grounds. Justification on religious grounds is not acceptable. On religious ground is not acceptable. आपका धर्म जो मर्जी कहता हो, आप ये untouchability नहीं acceptable है. Okay, right? And then even you preach untouchability, आप untouchability के बारे में जाके बातें फैलाओ, even that is a crime, right? It's a crime. Okay, and then if you insult a person or scheduled caste at any place, then that is a crime, right? And it is a non-compoundable offense. Non-compoundable in which there cannot be एक समझौता नहीं कर सकते आपस में. You cannot have a conciliation in it. It has to be punishable, right? And government has a duty to recognize that areas of untouchability and rectify it and go and resolve it wherever in law, obviously, right? And government has to take suo motu action in case of atrocities against the scheduled tribes. I have read this Protection of Civil Rights Act 1955. In this act they talk of many things. For example, if a person is running a hotel, and in that hotel he stops people of scheduled caste, people from these backward classes to come enter because of the reason of untouchability, or because of their belonging to certain caste, then his license of hotel can be cancelled. His license can be cancelled, right? This is what is being said. So अगर कोई गलत ऐसे काम करता है और अगर वो रिपीट ऑफेंस करता है तो सज़ा भी है, फाइन भी है, बहुत कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें दी गई हैं. and if somebody calls a scheduled person or scheduled caste as a scheduled caste, see it is derogatory भाई. अगर आप कोई व्यक्ति को आप उसे scheduled caste कहते हो, see it's like, let me give you an example of, it's like same as happening in Germany, right? They have abolished this word Nazi or so many things related to Hitler have been abolished. Nazi was a racist person, he killed so many people, Hitler, I mean, right? So same way, right, he whatever, if you even almost talking about him, it has become an offense. So same way over here, the atrocities that were committed, because it is an atrocity on a person of scheduled caste. If this atrocity can be through your action or through your words, and very appropriately a very good care has been taken in our constitution and through our laws against this menace. ओके, एंड अनटचेबिलिटी, तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने तो कहा है कि जो अनटचेबिलिटी है इट इज अ काइंड ऑफ स्लेवरी ओनली, और कुछ नहीं, स्लेवरी ही है भाई, राइट? एंड देन देयर वाज आल्सो अनदर एक्ट पास विच इज नोन एज द शेड्यूल कास्ट शेड्यूल टाइप प्रिवेंशन ऑफ एट्रोसिटीज एक्ट, प्रिवेंशन ऑफ एट्रोसिटीज एक्ट. Okay, so you can mention this thing in your essay or mains paper wherever you want. This was passed in 1989, right? And then we will now move to article number 18. This was about untouchability, right? Now article 18, this is about abolition of titles. Article 18, this is abolition of titles, right? And this article number 18, now with a lot of confusion I find among people about this article. Basically, let's read the Bear Act of this. You can take out your Bear Act. See, article 18 says that no title should be, not being a military or academic distinction. यानी military का title यानी कि कैसे title, lieutenant, right, or any such title, right, or a captain or a major or whatever, right, a brigadier, whatever, right? All those these are military or let's say chief of army staff or whatever, wing commander and admiral and whatever. All those articles, all those titles, right? They are military titles, and all the academic distinctions. For example, I hold a degree in doctorate, so you can call me Dr. Gary, right now. Right, so this is the kind of academic distinction or academic title that I have, right? So except for these military ones and this this title on of education, related to education, right? So apart from this, right, no title shall be conferred by the state. Only these titles are allowed in India, right? And that is number one rule that you have to remember regarding abolition. Only state can give these titles, no more titles can be given state can give only two. One is this and second is this, right? For example, Field Marshal Manekshaw, okay, right? Second thing is that no citizen of India can accept a title from a foreign state, okay? For example, these foreign states, if they give certain title to Indians, those will not be acceptable, right? And no person, right, and who's not a citizen of India, okay, suppose some foreigner, or let's say Obama comes to India, he's not a citizen of India. Now Obama, right, now when he's holding any office of profit or trust under the state, right, now then he shall not accept without the consent of the president any title from the foreign state. So foreigners जो कि India में serve कर रहे हैं, the foreigners who are serving in India, they cannot even accept the foreign title except without taking the consent of the president. So that is number 3, right? The third part is related to the foreigners, right? And number 4 is that any person who who is holding any office of profit, India के अंदर office of profit, we'll talk about this in detail, or trust under the state, he shall without the consent of president कुछ भी वो accept नहीं कर सकते हैं, कोई भी emolument or office of any kind under foreign state, okay? किसी भी foreign state से कुछ भी बिना president की permission के हम खुद भी accept नहीं कर सकते हैं. This is not number 5, this is 4 only. One is for the foreigners in India, this is for the Indians who are accepting foreign titles, okay? So these are the things, right? Now it is not clear under law that if anyone it says that no citizen of India shall accept a title from any foreign state, right? That is article 18 clause 2 कि हम बाहर से किसी भी से कोई title नहीं लेंगे, right? But what will happen if we breach this? it is not clear, right? It is not written anywhere, but then that will be a violation of the constitution, and a violation of constitution, and this respect for constitution, adherence to constitution is a condition at so many things. For example, in the chapter on citizenship, we talked about this, that one should be loyal to the constitution, but by violating it, you just might be going against the constitution, and then you have risk of losing citizenship and such so on things. Okay, for example, in so many oaths it is written that I shall bear full adherence to the constitution and secrecy and blah. All oath, if oath is violated, some action can be taken, right? Now Supreme Court has held, right? What about these titles that you keep on getting, the Bharat Ratna? Okay, these are not educationary, or neither nor they are these military articles. So what about these articles over here? So regarding these articles, Supreme Court has said that they are not titles. Okay, they are not titles, like Bharat Ratna or this Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan and all these Padma articles. So they are titles. They are not titles as per Supreme Court. Within the meaning of 18 article, article 18, right? And in fact, when we give these titles, these Bharat Ratna and Padma to all, it is not the violation of equality. Please understand this. This abolition of title was basically to bring equality in Indians. How can you have somebody like Maharaja Dhiraj and all those names with them, right? The Khan Bahadur Khan, Rai Bahadur Khan. If tomorrow I just like I named myself Dr. Gary, if tomorrow I start naming myself Rai Bahadur Gary, right? What will this mean? This, I cannot do this under law officially, though my name can be Rai Bahadur Gary, but it cannot be my title as such, right? So because everyone is equal in India, that is why we are reading this article under the equality section. Now these titles, these not so-called titles, these Bharat Ratna, Padma Bhushan, Vibhushan and all the articles, I'm calling them articles again and again because they're just like they're like a thing, right? Something. Okay, now which is being presented on the people, given to people. It's their titles in a sense, but not for the purpose of article 18. Article 18 के अंदर इनको title नहीं माना जाएगा. तो जो ये चीजें हैं, they do not bring inequality. ऐसा सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा है, they are equal only. It is just the recognition of the merit. अरे भाई merit भी तो कुछ होती है, तो उसी की recognition हो रही है. Okay, and even the courts held that equality, equality का मतलब ये थोड़ी ना कि merit को recognize ना करें, right? In fact, under Article 51A Clause J, this is the fundamental duty of ours that we should strive toward excellence. When we are striving toward excellence, then they give us these prizes. Not that these awards, let's say Bharat Ratna Padma Award. Okay, these are awards. They are officially, they are also called awards. They are not titles. Now we strive toward excellence, and when we have excelled, as many of you will do one day, so you will get these awards, Bharat Ratna, Padma Bhushan and Vibhushan and all. So that हमारी तो ड्यूटी है. तो how can we say कि हमने आर्टिकल 18 को ब्रीच कर दिया, right? It is a duty to reach the highest endeavors and achievements. Okay, so basically this was about article 18. As such, not important for our paper generally, but if you see it in current affair anyway, this just might come in the paper. Okay, so that was about article 17 and 18. So that was all about today's lecture, and now just wanted to make two very important announcements. And the first thing is that I just wanted to thank you all whosoever you have shared my videos on various social media, on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, everywhere. Thank you so much from my heart, and it is my humble request that you please keep on sharing this video in future also. जिन्होंने आज तक नहीं share, if you really like the video, it's my humble request, please share it with others. That gives me encouragement to make better videos and ज़्यादा videos, and I can cover ज़्यादा subject अगर आप वीडियो को share करते हैं. And second thing is that this is for your own benefit. If you really like these videos and you want that updates about the new videos should come into your mailbox, you can subscribe to us. You can see the subscribe button over here. You can click on us and videos will come right into your email box. आप हमें subscribe कर सकते हैं. अगर ऐसा करते हैं तो videos directly आपके mail box में आ जाएंगी. बस इतना ही कहना है. That is all, and thank you for watching the videos.